continue now to return. Well, nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And the Lions will take over.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run again on first down. Peterson. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. First half of action.
That will be up.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll stick on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll find Galladay, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
42-yard line.
On 1st down, Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle by Dion Bush. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
50-50. And middle.
Running is Swift. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 17-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the 2nd round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the 2nd round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalued, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the Lions really benefited. This guy can cut, burst, run with power, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. I really like him, and he was my #1 running back.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To Johnson again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
Ties the game at 17.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The tackle by Jeff
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Bears.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Trubisky. Flushed out right. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try and run for that 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
4 makes it 3rd and 2.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's caught inside the 30.
They're not even trying to do anything.
All the way down to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run forward with Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. gets it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
The game, 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They try again with Cohen. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Quick throw complete into the flat out left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
35-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Seven yards there and a first down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
18.
Now it's Trubisky. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. And now they'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They'll run forward to Cohen, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Well, that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll run on second down with Cole. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall.
Short of the goal line.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
David Montgomery with time running out. And the Bears have broken the tie.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
To return, here's Agnew. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. One last throw here for Stanford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the